And good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Dollars and Cents. Thanks for joining us. Bruce Porter here, as always. What do you got for us today, Bruce?
Well, I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
Well, it's your show.
I think we sent in some stuff.
We did. You ready for that?
Yeah,
All right.
I guess.
Let's see what you got.
We need something to talk about.
Pop that up there on the screen.
Oh. When's the best time to retire?
Yesterday.
Yes. Well, I get this question a lot because of all the volatility out here. Everybody wants to know when's the best time to retire. Should I retire right now or should I rethink this?
Right.
Because, I thought I had enough money to retire, but with all this going on, I'm a little scared that it's going to go down, things like that. Well, if you can't tell me exactly how much money you're going to have to live on, you should not retire. If you can't tell me how long that money's going to last you, you should not retire because you haven't planned correctly to prepare for retirement.
Sure.
Right?
Right, yeah.
So, when you're looking at, let's go to the next. There we go. My personal tip. If you do a good job of planning, anytime.
Yeah.
But if you have no plan, no time because you're not prepared. So now, let's go to the next one. 3 signs it's a good time to retire. You got a steady stream of income. That's what I call sustainable income.
Well, and you help create that.
Yeah. I mean, you use the right tool to create that steady stream of sustainable income. Mm-hmm. You need multiple sources. So I relate it to a milking stool.
Yes.
I grew up on a dairy farm. I knew a guy that had a one-legged milking stool. Right? He had her figured out. He could get all the way around that cow, and it was very unstable. I never could master it.
Yeah.
Very few people can. Some do. It's not a very stable stool.
Right.
Even 2 legs doesn't work.
Wobbles a little bit.
3's pretty good. 4's even better.
Absolutely.
You get a 3-4-legged stool, you're stable. So let's call one leg Social Security. Let's call one leg a pension. Mm-hmm. Let's call one leg savings and debt reduction. Mm-hmm. And then the other leg, maybe your 401k, another source of sustainable income. So now you've got all these sources and this stability, and if retirement is the stool, you're going to be okay.
Good.
Right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does.
All right. So now you got multiple sources, and you're at a place in life where you can live on your fixed income. I tell people that are saying, I had a gentleman the other day, I'm going to plan on retiring at the end of the year. We're starting the conversation right now. And my first recommendation to him was, have you figured out what your income's going to be? And he says, I have a rough idea. I said, all right, live on that for the next 6 months and see how you do.
Perfect. Yeah.
Right?
Give it a test run.
And if you dip into your savings, it's not enough. Mm-hmm. If you rack up a little credit card debt because you're having to charge a few things, it's not enough, and it's not sustainable. So it's a little exercise you can do to kind of test the water.
Yeah, that's wise.
Right?
Yep, very good.
All right. Now, when's a bad time to retire? Well, when you're not sure how much money you're going to have to live on, you're not sure how long it's going to last, your budget doesn't match your spending habits. Mm-hmm. That's why figure out what your income's going to be and try to live on that for a while. A lot of people have a lot of great ideas. We've known those folks. They don't have any plans.
But no plan, that's right.
And they can never pull it together. And so when you consider all that, I think that if that's in the back of your mind, I think it might be time to come to our workshop. Start looking into how are you going to sail off into the sunset.
Pick up a copy of your book.
Yeah, Finding the Courage to Retire.
The foreword's great. The foreword of that book.
The foreword's probably the best part of the book.
I enjoyed it anyway.
But anyway, give us a shout at the Resource Center. We'd be glad to sit down and help. We've got a lot of folks there that can do that. Workshops are pretty full. Come and see us. Attend the workshop, and it's all good. There's the QR code.
Yep, scan that, get right in there.
Yeah, you can't say you didn't know how to get a hold of us.
That's right. Of course, you can always call the number, come to the workshop. That's all no charge.
Stop by, drink some coffee.
Won't cost you a thing.
Yep.
All right.
That works.
All right. Thanks for thanks for joining us. We'll be right back.
Investment advisory services offered only by duly registered individuals through AE Wealth Management, LLC. AE Wealth Management and the Resource Center, Inc. are not affiliated companies. Investing involves risk, including the potential loss of principal. Any references to protection, safety, or lifetime income generally refer to fixed insurance products, never securities or investments. Insurance guarantees are backed by the financial strength and claims-paying abilities of the issuing carrier. This podcast is intended for informational purposes only. It is not intended to be used as the sole basis for financial decisions, nor should it be construed as advice designed to meet a particular need of an individual situation. The Resource Center, Inc. is not permitted to offer, and no statement made during this podcast shall constitute tax or legal advice. Our firm is not affiliated with or endorsed by the U.S. government or any governmental agency. The information and opinions contained herein, provided by third parties, have been obtained from sources believed to be reliable, but accuracy and completeness cannot be guaranteed by the Resource Center, Inc. This podcast is a paid placement.